Welcome everybody to the Eldredge Family Daily Vlogs. I'm Crandall, and I got all three boys with me this morning. Where are we? At Lowe's. So we're grabbing the concrete and a couple of other things that we need in order to set the guide wire posts in concrete so that we can actually get this tower raised up the rest of the way. Right now it's only a third of the way up. We've got a crank, we'll crank it up the rest of the way, but we got to get our guide wires set. Otherwise the thing will tip over. Hi, Harv.
Dad, you should film the whole thing.
What?
You should film the whole thing.
The whole what?
The whole thing we did. Oh, Daddy, what? There's concrete there.
There is concrete right there.
It's concrete. I can film.
And you can hold it like that.
It's doggy.
Can you say hi to the boys? Can you say hi to the boys?
Pat, say hi. Here's the school one. Pat's is the fastest one yet. Oh, man. Say hi. Yeah, there's so much stuff. You haven't been in here in a while. Chicken rice? Yeah. This is the horse. This is what?
So we've got a couple of things we need penetrating oil for, and a couple of people commented this particular brand, but I'm not seeing it here. So we're just gonna have to go with a PB Blaster penetrating. I think this will work good.
Okay. How high does
Oh,
it
you
go?
want to go see the scary monsters?
Yeah. Hey, boys, they have buttons this year. Watch this, guys.
Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get our concrete.
No, I'll do that.
You want to do the big scary monster? Hey, does that sound like the dinosaur on Jurassic Park? Okay, let's go.
I don't know. Hurry, Paxton.
This way. We're going back to the truck.
Woo, I'm getting so fast.
Huh? The concrete was by the truck.
There's something that you can make it. What? Excuse us. Listen here.
Harvey. Woo! 18 bags of concrete. So much better when you can use a lift. Oh! Harvey just crashed. Come on. We got some more stuff. We actually stopped off at the electrical store. We had some concerns, which are valid concerns, about lightning striking our tower. I'll go into it in a little bit more detail, but hopefully what we just picked up will keep our building from getting struck by lightning, and if our tower gets struck, it'll keep our stuff from getting damaged. We're down to $2.09 for gas. I'm pretty excited about it. What are your guys' gas prices? Ours keep going down. I think we're going to be below $2 before long. It is absolutely phenomenally windy. Don't know if anybody's used phenomenally windy as a description for wind, but that's what I'm using today. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to start getting these posts anchored in. These are our guide wire posts that we dug yesterday. That was an absolute chore. It was such a big project, and I'm glad that everything worked out the way that it did yesterday. If you guys didn't see the video, go check it out. But basically, we had the skid steer the day before, and it was supposed to get picked up yesterday. Well, I only was able to use it for 4 hours because the track ended up breaking. So while I was working to get the tractor replaced, I went and got the post hole digger to dig these holes. Well, then they replaced the tractor, and I ended up getting to use it the rest of the day. And because of that, we ended up actually needing the skid steer to help dig these holes. The ground is so hard, the clay, that we couldn't do it with just the auger. We had to use the skid steer to push down on the auger to get it to actually dig in. It was a whole big ordeal, but everything worked out. the way that it needed to. So we're gonna go ahead and get these set. You ready to do some concrete? No. I got all the boys out here with me. Marcy's gone right now. So it's... Don't dump that out, okay, Harv? We need to use that, so don't dump it. There we go. First bag. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and mix 2 bags at a time. That's a pretty good mix. Add a little bit more water. Looks like it'll take about 4 bags. I calculated 6 bags per hole. It's definitely not gonna take that much. With the post, I didn't calculate the post, I just did the hole. I love to involve the boys whenever I can when I'm working. There's just not much they can do with 80-pound bags of concrete. I'm trying to get this project done as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's still just taking a long time. It's a lot to do with one person. Obviously, I had people help me set it up, but everything else has been, you know, by myself. So it just takes a while, but I think we're gonna get it. I'm hoping maybe we gotta let this concrete set up, so maybe tomorrow we can actually crank the tower up the rest of the way, which will be insane. All right, first one is done. That honestly was pretty painless, quick, and easy. The one over here that's behind the shop is going to be the hardest to get to because I don't think I can actually get the truck back there. But we'll get it. This one is our next culprit. Well, I didn't want to run an extension cord out here, so I just pulled the jackery out, which works absolutely fantastic. I definitely got double the concrete from what I needed, I think. Last time I ran out, so I guess this time I was overcompensating. We're doing like 4 bags a hole instead of 6 that I thought. But I did oversize the hole. I set a 12-inch when we dug a 10-inch, and I didn't include the center post, which gets rid of some, so. Shoot. Hey, do not ever take your feet off like that. That will break your legs. You have to keep your feet on. Come down and do it again, but I want your feet on this time, okay? Okay. Go, go, go! You got your tire off. Go faster. You gotta go a little bit faster. When you jump it, if you go a little bit faster, right now you see the jump, you're jumping it and then you're crashing into the top. If you go a little bit faster, you'll jump it and you'll land on top and it won't be so jerky. It'll just be super smooth. There we go, he's standing up. Perfect, keep going. He'll get it figured out. So for the life of us, we cannot get this hole any deeper. So I'm gonna build a 6-inch form here to just add a little bit more support to it. Mavi's asking when it's going to snow. Probably not till January or February, 2 months. Well, that was a swing and a miss. Unfortunately, I am at a standstill on the cell tower until we get those anchors, until the concrete sets up. So I'll give it 24 hours. We'll get out there tomorrow. And then we can connect the wires. And then I can climb the tower, put our internet booster up, put our lightning rod up, all of that kind of stuff. And then crank it up, attach the other wires, and it will pretty much be done. So maybe we'll actually be able to finish that tomorrow. That would be insane. I hope so. Fingers crossed. But we've got this trash pump that the pull rope seems to be seized. I don't know if the engine is seized or what. I don't think it's seized beyond just like maybe some water got in and it rusted and caught up a little bit, or maybe the pump is frozen, meaning like a stick is something is in there and it's keeping the engine from turning over. I don't know, but we're going to dissect that thing today, get it pulled apart, and hopefully put it back together and working so that we can go flood our duck pond. This motor here is our new mud motor that we bought for our duck hunting boat. We ran into some issues with the rear seal leaking and some fuel flow issues and things like that. So I have those parts ordered. They're going to get here this week into next week. I think actually most of them get here Saturday. So I did buy some PB Blaster to try and get this loosened up. Not doing much yet, but there were a couple of you that recommended a different penetrating oil, and I could not find it. I have to order it online, so I was like, I don't have time to wait for that. Let's just try this. So hopefully that will work and loosen things up to where I can actually get this bell housing, whatever this is called, off so that I can get to the rear seal to replace that. If you guys are new here, I'm Crandall, and we work on a million different things here on our channel. I will say at the point that we're at now though, in our life, we're getting to the point where we're starting to work less on our house project and our shop project, and more on like little things like boat motors and pressure washers and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of rust in there. I think we're gonna find a stick or something jammed in there that's keeping this from running. So current symptoms. Oh. See if we got gas. There's a lot of rust in that fuel tank. I think we do have, no, we're dry. We're dry on the gas front. Do we have a fuel filter on this? This might have just turned into a lot easier. Put some gas in it. I thought this thing was running when I put it away, so I mean, it should still run. I was honestly surprised that it wasn't the other day. Let's go ahead and check our oil. Oh, yeah, it's full. Might be overfilled, honestly. On. What a dinky air filter. You gotta be kidding me. It's not terrible. For starting fluid, I've got carbon choke cleaner. It's a fuel issue. Are we surprised? I'm not surprised at all. This carburetor, I am sure, let's see if we can just get this thing to run. I think the carburetor probably needs to be cleaned. Carburetors are very finicky. They've got small little tiny holes where your gas and stuff go into, and if they get any sort of buildup in them, they do not work hardly at all. Holy cow. Look at all that gunk in there. I'm going to see if I get lucky by just not fully taking this thing apart. See if we can get this thing to run just off of this. That shook a bunch of dirt right into the intake, so I think we're good. A little jerry rigging, a little bit of cleaning, not even a deep clean, and I think we got it running. Let's make this work. Yeah, you're gonna go catch a turtle, Goose? That looks like what he's trying to do. For some reason, the spring is the only time we get ducks in this pond right here. I don't know why that is, but for some reason, they only like it in the spring. So we're gonna see if we can change that a little bit. Hopefully that'll work. I gotta prime this thing with a whole ton of water, and I'm probably gonna get soaked. Woo! You're splashing me, dog. Holy cow, that water's gotta be 38 degrees. That is freezing. My hand is instantly numb. It's running! Woo! So it's creating suction, which is sucking in air. So I gotta stop that. A pretty easy way. Should just have a stick and it'll just float there and keep the suction from, keep it from creating a tornado. But the stick should be big enough to, big enough not to get sucked in there. I might need to go grab a pallet for that to sit on because it's leaking a little bit of water and then it's making the whole pump slide. That's a lot of water pushing out of there. Hopefully my truck don't get stuck. So this is a 3-inch trash pump, and it moves quite a bit of water. I'm not sure what the capacity is on it, but I don't think we're running at quite full capacity. We're probably at like 80%. I think the pump just sounds tired. Maybe it's not. I mean, it's pumping a good amount out, but whoo, it's gonna flood all the way down. So this water, we're getting it out of this pond. It's coming down here. It'll hit kind of this berm bank thing right here and then go down to the pond. Not sure how long it'll take to actually get down there. I'm guessing maybe 20 or 30 minutes. We're just now getting down to here. Out there. I figured out why the pump sounded like it was only going at 80%. Because it was only going at 80%. The throttle wasn't all the way up. So it actually sounds a whole lot smoother running now that I've got the pump up to full speed. Just like that, it's pouring in here. Taking about 20 or so minutes to get water from the pond all the way down here. But now we're going full bore, filling this thing up. I would love to get this thing like a foot deep. Obviously some places it'll be deeper or whatever, but a foot deep where this grass is right here is ideal. And then it would be like 2 feet deep there, over there, in the deep spots that I've dug down. But I'd love to get about a foot of water in here. I don't know if I can actually do that. We might be stuck closer to like 6 to 8 inches in the shallowest areas, but we'll see kind of how it goes. I don't know how much I can actually pump out of that pond. I'm on the shallow side of the pond, which means I can't pump out as much without moving the pump way into the pond, which I obviously can't really do. So we'll see where it goes, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's enough water to get some ducks in here. We got ducks just 300 yards that way on our neighbor's pond quite frequently. They fly up and down the river right behind us here, so maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. We've never had ducks here. It'd be awesome if we could get some. I've never shot a duck on our own property, so it's easy for the boys to get down here and hunt with me. It's easy, you know, it would be so awesome to be able to do that here. So I'm gonna my best shot, and we're gonna see if we can actually make it happen. We got a leaf dam. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting these set up. I'm not going to tighten them down all the way because I want our concrete to be really, really set. But I'm going to go ahead and at least get it ready so that all I have to do is tighten this and we'll be ready to go. So it's got these, I don't even know what they call this tackle, whatever this is. This hooks on like this. Now, I want to go ahead oh, a little lubrication goes a long way. I might be able to even do this by hand. Woo, yes. Oh, perfect. Hi, boys. Hi. I will tighten that all down tomorrow But I've also got to tighten them all while making sure that the tower stays level, because it could easily, you know, become unlevel. But that is the first guide wire attached and functional. I guess it's functional, right? Yeah, it's functional. This one is almost the right length. I've only got to shorten it like maybe 2 inches.
This is awesome.
What is it?
It's our duck pond.
Look at it. It's got quite a bit of water in it now. It ought to be full. It'll probably be full about the time that thing runs out of gas. Think we can get some ducks in here? Maybe. We will see. Whoa! It's super slippery, and I don't know where the deep spots are. I hope I can get another 6 inches of water. I'd like to get this all at least barely underwater. But my gosh, that's something. That is something. So I seen some comments. Why are you taking the water out of there? Why don't you get the ducks to come in there? Problem is I've never gotten ducks to go in there. We get them late spring. Yeah, don't walk across there. It's too deep. We'll get them really late or like early in the year, like February, March. And we'll have a group of 20 teal that land there. But that is it. Nothing during the season. So the goal is to get this down here. That's a deep pond. There's not much food. Like, they have to dive really deep to get it. This, they can just sit here and feed off of the top, or, you know, it's only 6 inches to a foot deep. So it should be a little bit better for the ducks. And it's a little bit more open. They've got a big open here and kind of around where that pond is fully enclosed with trees. Obviously, ducks can land in that. But I think having an easier access entrance exit might actually do us some good with getting the ducks in here. I'm just experimenting. I love wildlife and wildlife management, and this isn't much for that, but it's a little bit of it, and I love it. It's flowing down, filling up. Hopefully we'll get that water up another 6 inches. I gotta go check the dam over there, make sure it's not leaking. I wonder if it's leaking. It's dry back here, that's good. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good eye. We are getting a little bit of seepage, huh? Stop leaking! Stop leaking! I should have packed this down with the skid steer. I didn't ever pack it. I think this will probably just seep and seal itself, I would hope. I love how excited Maverick is about this. He's like, I'll race you over there. He sure did. The water was right here. Oh, it was right here. We've wallered out a hole where it's sucking. So it's really deep right here. So we might be able to get a couple of pallets, stack the pump on some pallets, move it over here. The only other thing is my hose isn't long enough, so I'll have to figure out something with that. Or maybe I just extend this pipe down to right here would be deep enough, and we could pump out another 2-3 feet of water. So in order to keep from lightning destroying our building, because I almost guarantee this thing's gonna get struck by lightning. Our neighbor has a tower and it got struck twice last year. He must not have a grounding rod though, because it blew up his TV and all of that. So in order to mitigate that, the electrician said get a grounding rod. This is 8 foot.
Or mitigate?
Mitigate. To medicate. To mitigate that. We've got this. This is an 8 foot copper zinc rod, I think. And then we've got solid copper wire that will basically attach to this. But we got to see if we can get this thing buried literally 8 feet in the ground. And you guys saw yesterday how hard the post holes were.
Why does it have to be?
Because it needs a solid connection.
Oh.
Interesting thing with grounding, remember with our electric fences, if the ground dries out, it actually doesn't ground it. So by having it 8 feet, you're like guaranteeing that it's gonna stay. So it's an interesting predicament we're kind of in, but we're gonna see if we can pound this in. Everybody say a quick prayer that this goes quick and easy.
I didn't know we were doing this right now. I just thought he was faking it. You have a ladder right there.
go.
Oh my gosh.
Well, somebody said their prayer because that was too easy.
That was me. Harvey. Harvey. No. Don't throw that into the trash pile. Turn and throw it towards your brothers. Did you guys see him almost throw Goose's ball into the trash pile?
Holy cow, you gotta be kidding me.
That was impressive.
I can't believe we just pounded that thing.
Honestly, we've kind of been nervous about it all day.
I have been. Well, I think we've got a solid
hit me.
connection. So now we'll run that wire tomorrow. I tried to convince Marcy to do it with me right now, where I can climb up the tower and detach these straps and the wires and get ready to crank this thing up. I know, he hit me and Mama too. Harvey, you don't throw it at people. When you throw it away from everybody, okay?
What do you say to Maverick? Turn around, and what do you say to him? Hurry, Harv.
Much better.
Come here, Mavi. I know, he just hit me too. I probably got it on video. We'll have to watch it back. So like Colonel was saying, he tried to convince me, but I was like, it's almost 5 o'clock. I have to go make dinner. We gotta go clean our house
so close
up.
to having this thing done. I think we can finish it tomorrow. We can finish it and plug in the internet tomorrow. Fingers crossed. How crazy would that be? That'd be crazy. This project has taken 2 weeks of working on it every day. I think there was only 1 or 2 days I didn't work on it.
Like 5, but yeah.
No.
Are you serious?
Actually, I think I started it on Thursday.
And
so
it's Thursday today.
Maybe I started on Wednesday.
And you didn't work on it on Sunday. You didn't do it on Saturday.
Oh, pretty much everything has been one day. Like,
Yeah.
I dug it.
One
I did
day.
the rebar. I did the concrete. That was all. That was 3 days.
The tower was one day.
And then installing the tower was one day, and then the footings was another day, and then actually setting this was another day. So yeah, that's 7 days. So holy cow! All
Good
right,
job,
well,
love.
hopefully we have the grand reveal tomorrow. And internet in the shop. That is gonna be crazy. I'm like lost. I've lost the reason why we're doing this, and now I'm like, oh yeah, because we'll actually have better cell service. Yes.
Yes, I know his pants are on inside out. I don't know who put them
You
on.
did. Hey Mavi, you have 1 more minute, and then it's Harvey's turn. Don't act like that. Say okay. He did really good sharing with you today. I need you to do good sharing with him.
Welcome to our life.
Okay, we're gonna do some schoolwork for Mavi. What is that? What animal is that?
A
Snake. What letter? Go sit on the coffee table and look at me.
I said a C.
No, it's not a C. C is crandall. Snake.
I know there's a C in here.
Yeah, there is, because it's the alphabet. H, I, J, K, L, N, P, P, Q. The alphabet ends with Q. What's after M? This is the letter after M.
M-A-V. Oh.
You're not spelling your name. I'm talking about in the alphabet. Okay, go grab a piece of paper, and I want you to write your name 3 times. Go grab a piece of paper. I want you to write your name 3 times. Go. So, he knows these. His brain just is not connecting right now. I think he's still just like, his brain's still going a million miles an hour from playing with his brothers or running around outside. So I think having him write a little bit might change things up. But welcome to part of our routine of homeschooling. Just really easy, light stuff. Technically, he would be in pre-K, but we're teaching a little bit. If you guys aren't subscribed, go down and hit the subscribe button because we are about to completely finish a project, and it did not take me months or years. It took me start to finish a week, which I am super proud of myself for. I hope you guys are proud of me. We have a lot of projects that get dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. And I think this project is ending tomorrow. I don't know what could... I'm actually not even going to say that because I don't want to jinx it. But I think we have everything and we should be able to do it. So if you aren't already, go down and hit the subscribe button. Follow us along because tomorrow we're going to be having new internet in our shop. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching and we'll see y'all then.